The US and NATO have promised to pay $4 billion a year until 2024 to finance Afghanistan military and security forces which are struggling to contain an advancing Taliban. Already the US has spent nearly $89 billion over the past 20 years to build, equip and train Afghan forces. Yet America-owned government watchdog says oversight of the money has been poor. Hundreds of millions of dollars have been misspent, and corruption is rife in the security apparatus. Monitoring where the future funding goes will become virtually impossible after 31 August, when the last coalition troop leave. Nearly $83 billion has been spent to build, equipment, train, and sustain Afghanistan nation defense and security forces, which include the military, nation police, and the elite special force. The figure covers a wide range of items, just like, for example, the US spent nearly $10 billion for vehicles and aircraft. It spent $3.75 billion on fuel for the Afghan military between 2010 to 2020. Separately, another $5.8 billion went into economic and government development and infrastructure since 2001, with the expressed goal of winning public support and blunting the Taliban insurgency. The figures are from reports by John Sopko, the Special Inspector General on Afghanistan Reconstruction, SIGAR, tasked with monitoring how US taxpayer dollars are spent. The US allocation for 2020 is $3.3 billion. It will include $1 billion to support for Afghan Air Force and Special Mission Wings, $1 billion for fuel, ammunition, and spare parts, and $700 million to pay salaries for Afghan soldiers. It is difficult to see how the Afghan governments will be able to pay to keep its military running after 2024. More than 80% of the Afghan government budget is paid by the US and its allies, according to SIGAR. Afghanistan growth rate was to be 3.5% in 2021, but instead shrunk by 2%. In the last 4 of 7 years, Afghanistan has missed its economic growth targets.